it's going to have much more capacity to engage in these reigns of terror that we've seen, arresting, kidnapping people, putting them in unmarked vehicles.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
I want to end with this because it is so important and is one of the things that I'm really actually like concerned about it, that one of the things that kind of sticks in my stomach a little bit, and that's the changes that this bill makes to immigration enforcement. Can you give us the top lines of that and explain what that might mean for people across the country?
Sure. So this bill adds $170 billion for immigration enforcement and immigration operations generally. A lot of that goes to building the border wall and to various security measures at the border. But there is $30 billion in increase to the ICE budget, which is about triple their annual budget. There's another $45 billion for the building of detention centers, which could rise from maybe 40,000 beds available for detention to something like 115,000. So, I live here in Los Angeles, and we've seen these ICE raids unrelenting for about a month. They're coming to a city near you. The Immigration and Customs Enforcement will have much more ability to do ongoing raids all over the country. They become, in this bill, the largest law enforcement operation in American history. The ICE budget will now be as big as the budgets of some national militaries around the world. So it's going to have much more capacity to engage in these reigns of terror that we've seen all over the country. Arresting, kidnapping people, essentially, putting them in unmarked vehicles, not necessarily based on their citizenship, but based on, some form of racial profiling, essentially, and, taking these people, detaining these people, and shipping them out of the country to any third country that they choose, now that the Supreme Court has blessed that. So it's a real problem, and we're going to see this really aggressive, punitive, and terrorizing immigration enforcement that we've seen in smaller quantities before, but we're going to see in much larger quantities now.
Yeah, it really is concerning what this is going to do to people, what this is going to do to communities, and I mean, I can only hope that we see an even stronger reaction than what we saw to the first Trump term. Trump's treatment of immigrants back in 2017 really, liberalized people towards immigration. And it seems like there's been a backlash towards the liberalization. And so maybe there will be a backlash to that backlash. I don't know. But what looks like is coming down the pike seems so much worse than what happened in 2017. And so I'm very concerned about how people are going to be treated. Obviously, we'll be keeping an eye on it. Folks should read the American Prospect. Read the news first. If you want to see what the New York Times and the Washington Post is going to be reporting on, you should read the American Prospect. David, tell folks where they can find you.
Yeah, we're at prospect.org. We publish daily there about ideas, politics, and power. And we have a magazine that we put out, a print magazine, 6 times a year. We have weekly YouTube shows on Fridays afternoons at 12:30. We have newsletters that you can get the news delivered right to your mailbox. So kind of full spectrum stuff. And you can find all that information at prospect.org.
Thank you so much. David Dayen, Executive Editor of the American Prospect. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.